good to complete. You can't use a mold and change just colors of furs and stuff.
No.
Everything's got to be a one-off, individual, completely different.
Everything is completely different.
Look at that face.
So this is a set. This is in fact a set of 3 characters that we created for the shopping channels actually.
It was part of our secret collection.
So this is what we call a secret collection, Dan. So what is the secret collection? So we need to teach everybody about all these special terms that we're going to say here at Charlie Bears. So the secret collection is not something which is going to be released to the general audience. So we've got well over 1,000 stockists worldwide, and within those stockists, we have selected stockists who will be able to sell certain products.
Okay.
So right here in the US, the only place that you can buy Kiri is here at QVC. So we brought out 3 characters, so you need to look out for in the future: Kiri, Coda, and Kimiko.
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay.
I'm glad I got that right. I'm one for forgetting, Dan.
So, Charlie, how does this begin? Does it begin with, and by the way, this is really interesting. Well, you played rugby.
Yeah.
You were a ballerina.
Yes.
So, obviously artistic. Does it start with a sketch? Do you have a vision in your mind of a created character? Are there voices?
It's very...
It's going to sound crazy.
No.
Are there voices in your head where you could, it's almost like you could expect to hear a special voice from this little girl?
It's very organic now for me. I try to design pieces every single day because we launch once a year and we try to have as many different varieties of bears and companions as we can physically push into what we know we can produce each year.
Okay.
So sometimes it will be somebody I've met, it'll be a place I've been, a story I've heard, maybe a movie I've watched. There'll be something, a book I've read, that'll just spark something off in my head, and I think, do you know what, we've got to play on that. But I don't just want to produce something that's static, it's got to have a reason. So each and every one will have a little story somewhere in my head of how it's going to be, whether it's going to be playful, cheeky, like I say, doleful, a little bit scared, nervous.
You get?
He's comfy.
I am the king of belly rubs in my house. We have 5 dogs. And my wife is a dog trainer. At bedtime, when my wife falls asleep, which takes 4 seconds, the dogs are up on the bed, and it's belly rubs.
Do they all queue up for it?
They do. Yeah, they queue up. Exactly.
Is there an order in which they get the belly rubbed? Or?
There is a hierarchy. But the crazy thing is, there's something calming about touching.
Oh, it's a
this
wonderful
plush.
fabric.
It's as soft as can be. And look at these eyes. I'm waiting for them to close. I'm waiting to hear little baby snores.
Yeah. So remember, this is a particularly difficult character to find. So there are stockists, wonderful stockists here in the US who stock Charlie Bears. However, this particular character can't be bought through one of those stockists. That's really important to note. And we always like to point that out because people will say, "Oh, I missed out on Kiri. Can you tell us where else we can buy it?" Well, we say,
secondary
unfortunately,
market.
once he's gone.
Yep.
Now, it often takes us as well, and this is another point to note, is that once they sell out here on QVC, then it often can take us up to 6 months to bring the product back to air again.
Okay.
So that's important to note. Now, we've already had one sell out, which was the Charlie Year Bear. Now, we can't bring her back to air again because the limit is gone.
So Christmas is 90 days away.
Yeah.
What I want to do, and the whole idea of this broadcast and this program today, is to take away some of the stress that the holidays can create.
Yeah.
You shop early. I mean, I've got a 2-year-old granddaughter. My daughter is in her early 30s.
Yeah.
I now have gift ideas for both of them.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And a passion for collecting that they can both share together for the rest of their lives. And you don't do a lot of leopards.
No. We really don't.
don't.
No, in fact, one of the first kind of jungle covers that we ever did was again another QVC exclusive, and it was
over in the UK.
It was what they call a today's special value. You got that over here, right?
Yep.
And in fact, it was supposed to last all day, and it lasted 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
I can see
That
that.
was scary, wasn't it?
So they have always been popular within the collection, and this is a very difficult fabric to find as well, isn't it? So
Incredibly hard.
we in fact had to get this fabric made for us. In the early days we used to have to kind of pick off the shelf and go, we'll have that one. Whereas now we can kind of dictate the fabric exactly as we want
part
it.
of the design,
And these 3 characters, when you eventually see them together, look it up online: Coda, Kimiko, and Kiri.
And I urge you all you have to do is do a Google search on Charlie Bears.
Yeah.
And they'll pop up. And it's become this world phenomenon. the
It's funny,
engineering
you-
is beautiful, but man, that face.
She's
They
just too cute, isn't she?
Yeah.
You were talking about Christmas lists. We have our own terminology at Charlie Bears. So we call things like Pawsome or Berillion or...
really? Okay.
You'll learn all this. But we actually also have bear wish lists. We call them wish lists.
Okay, that's on your
Because a lot
website.
of our collectors will go on there and type in what they like. Or they leave a copy of the
that's so
catalogue
cool.
on the coffee table and earmark which one so that their husband know which one they want for Christmas.
Well-
So yeah, we have a bear wish list in the back of our collectors' catalogues.
We're going to start a whole bunch of folks off with a new collectible. Oh, by the way, update. On that McKinley bear, the holiday bear, it is our only order of the year. We started our program with 1,400 in the limited edition. There are 200 left and they are gone. That will be another limited edition that started and ended in less than 1 hour's time. Pick up the McKinley. I think you'll be thrilled. The most affordable bears of the program, no less adorable. Sorry, I knocked him over. I just had one tumble over.